Because you demanded it. My kitties in the kitchen. Because, yeah, I feed them on my table. Eating treats. Eating treats. Treat eaters. They all the treat eaters. And it's Queen Quinn. Hi, Queen Quinn. Oh, don't mean to disturb you. And then it's Clea. Chopping away. You can see it. You can see it. Hi, sweetie. Are you hungry? Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm re-recording the audio because I suck. Yeah, I lost the audio. So it makes unboxing that much more difficult. But I'll do the best I can. It kind of loses the spice of actually using the accurate audio, but I'll try. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from a bunch of artists who I like to call my friends. And this is going to be hard. Okay. So I got a bunch of different things. One from Mike Emeritz, one from Marshall Lee, one from Gretsky, and one from Thibert. And first, unwrapping the glorious package from Mike Emeritz. Yeah, hopefully this syncs up semi-good. Oh, God. My valiant return. Yeah, so here I am trying to not damage what's inside and get everything out of there. Cut my way into the packaging. And we have business card. Mike Emeritz. He's on YouTube and Patreon and Instagram. Cartoonist, illustrator, creator. Supreme. Yeah, I hate the new Patreon logo. Just my 2 cents. It's not Mike's fault. I'll try to put links in the video description box below the video, so you can go check out everybody's work. And I got everything via people's stores. There's mini comic Mike made. Thank you. He's very sharp, that Mike. He's got it going on. So, trying to figure out where to cut, not destroying what's within. So here we go. There's something else. What could it be? You get spot LL for me, which will show. It says, "Thanks, Peter." And the space cat shooting his gun off in space. So that happens. And here's some, I forget what he called it, character concepts or illustrations practice. Mike's all into the prep work before doing the story. But I like these two, so I went to a store and ordered them. Actually, I liked another one as well, but it was sold out. It was another Space Cat piece. So here I go, tearing into the plastic. Try not to damage what's inside. And there. And I'm successful. And there's one, and there's the other. One on the right, that's Space Cat. One on the left, I forget the girl's name. Another character within the story. I believe it's all part of the same story. He has much plans for Space Cat, so excited to get some concept art. And yeah, I really like the coloring on both of these. And of course, the artwork. Glorious Space Cat. And a woman whose name I do not know. Seems like an oracle of some sort. But pretty. And get rid of that, throw it on the floor. Let my cats play with it. I was checking out the artwork. I'm just looking at it myself. And then we got the Marsh piece, which was actually more than just Marshall Lee. It is the 100s anthology. The 100s work 30 minutes a day on your comic for 100 days. Started by Kevin Cross, who did the cover, which I'll show in a little bit. I can get stuff out of there without damaging it. Aww. Thanks, Peter, for the support. Hope to see you on the next anthology, Marshall Lee. And I hope to be on it. I missed out. My life wasn't in space, but it felt like that. When the deadline came, I wasn't able to contribute. It sucked, but what are you gonna do? Hope to get on the next one, buddy. So here we go with an awesome cover by Kevin Cross. I think I rip it apart. Alright, almost there. I know you're sweating. It's coming, it's coming. And there we go. Life in Space. The 100s anthology. Which a number of others who contributed have flipped through this book in their videos. But I do a little bit of that coming up. For your eyes, not mine. I just need your little drawing on the inside and signed it. Awesome, awesome. The inside cover was big black space. You could have done that, but that's cool. I've done that myself. People that asked me to sign the credits page. And he threw me an illustration of, I believe it's a character from the story itself. And smack me in the head if I'm incorrect. And I even got the poster. I forgot I ordered the poster as well as the book itself. And like I said, that's by Kevin Cross. I believe the character is actually Kevin in the future in space himself. There I am pointing at Kevin's signature. I wish I would have flipped it around so you could see it big, but I suck. This is difficult, folks. I'm trying to remember what I was going on about. So yeah, it's the cover, credits page, and we get story after story after story, and there's actually bio pages of each creator as you go through each story. So I'm stoked to go check everybody's work out. So this was actually, I'll mention that each creator got a small stack of books where they could sell and make a better profit. But I believe the Kickstarter probably distributed money equally or somehow to everybody who worked on it. There's Marshall Lee's bio page and his story. So I wanted to give you a little glimpse of that. Donkey Drawer Projects is Marshall Lee. Yeah, it has a couple of his links. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's got his own website. He's got it going on. And yeah, so yeah, just giving you a small taste. It's a pretty big book, and yeah, lots of people had lots of fun creating stuff. Comics, mini comics. These guys that Scott, I'm going too fast, and a lot of people. Now it's just curious. There's a thank you page, and thanking other people, and yeah, it says in there, like, I think Mike headed up putting the book together. I believe it mentions. Yeah, I'm not. As I make this audio, I'm looking at the video, so I don't lose sight of what's going on at the moment. So I'm trying to match it up. Somewhat. Then here's another one. Hey, I could rip this strip right off and it pops on out. And alright, so this one is from Gazbot, aka Gaz Gretsky. And great package. That tape jammed me up, but I got it out successfully. I redacted everybody's address. But if you want my address, just message me. You could send me stuff. That would be fabulous. So I don't always have extra funds to buy stuff from friends. So when Gaz did his Kickstarter, I didn't have the funds. I shared it around, but I was like, this month is horrible. Just not happening. I'm not going to be able to do it. And so I knew I'd probably go to a store later, and that's exactly what I did. For Horror A4, issue 2. I know he's got a good chunk of issue 3 done. I believe it's all penciled. And he's got a letterer working with him now. So that's the cover. Really good, like giant creatures. That's what the Horror A4 is. Not exactly a Godzilla, but kind of the same concept. Kaiju, as they say. Well, some people say. And I was just figuring out. Gaz did everything in it, but the lettering. It's a black and white book, so he basically writes it, pencils it, inks it, and does gray tones. And he got somebody to do the lettering, and he thanks some people in the back. and some other stuff going on, which I forget. But I'll sit down and read that. Oh my god, my reading stock is horrible. I am horrible. I used to read a novel a month at least. Now I'm like, ugh. Because I got too much going on. So, I got the horror, I got life in space, I got Mike's, mini prints. Excuse me. And what else do I have? I've got something else. I'm pointing out life in space because there's a lot of creators in it. Mike and Gaz included with Marshall. And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Geez, did I mention that I'm going to do a video a week for my YouTube channel, and as well I'll be doing a video for my Patreon. I mentioned that here. And then I got this really gift. That wasn't a gift, it was something I bought. And I was like, okay, how do I break into this? And it was like, oh, top pops off. That was easy. And we try to grab it from one side. Not so successful, Pete. Not so successful. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Spoilers, I figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to just smoothly take it out, but let me pop the other top and push it through or something, but it was catching on something on both sides, so I eventually just kind of twirled it a bit, made it smaller than the tube, and it came out. A little more. I'm getting it, and there we go. So, just before I went to go see Deadpool 2, Art did a print, which he did a color version, but I specifically asked for a black and white version, which he also made available, which I was loving. So, yeah, as soon as he made that available, I ordered it, and really just a nice piece. Love his work. This is him penciling and inking his own work, and get somebody else to color the color version. But I'm a sucker for the black and white, being an inker for so many years, and yeah, I gotta get a frame for that. I gotta get frames for everything that isn't books. Alright, I'm not sure how much further I go. Shoot. Alright. Okay. I think the rest of it is me sketching. So I'll talk about me a little bit. There's nothing super fantastic that I sketch, but just something for you to look at if you're doing more than listening. So yeah, I'll mention again. Previously I was thinking, the last video, I was thinking 3 videos a week. 3 videos a week. That's not bad. But I realized, I don't want to. I want to keep it consistent that I update my YouTube channel, but also keep it consistent that I offer something to my Patreons. And I figure, well, if I just do 2 videos a week, one for YouTube and one for Patreon, that would work out much better. And so that's what I'm going to do. And you know, I'm going to do hopefully more just edited type videos. This one I failed with not making the audio work or losing it or whatever I did and doing voiceover over it, which kind of sucks for unboxing, which is unpackages really. But that's okay. So, you know, live and learn. I keep learning by the same mistakes. One day I'll get it all right. Trust me. And so, you know, one of the things that I've been trying to do is just sketch more. And well, this is nothing super fantastic. You know, I do want to eventually push myself to stretch a bit beyond the typical straight-on faces, male faces that I do. But yeah, to get back to sort of the next couple of months, what my plan is, you know, 2 videos a week. That's me not sweating too much. Regardless of the time it takes to make the videos, edit the videos, promote the videos, upload the videos. You know, even like a half-hour video can take a couple of hours at the very least at times. But so while that won't cover a lot of my time, I'll be spending a lot of other time. Well, I mentioned my reading list is pretty high, like a high stack of books and novels and comics, and yeah. One of the things I'm going to be doing is a lot more reading. I'll be doing writing as well. I'm going to be getting back into making comics, which in regards to my Patreon, I want to give it more focus. So I'm thinking I'm going to focus it on one of my comic projects. This way, for anybody that doesn't know my name but are interested in my project, then it's kind of, I see it as a way, a simpler, more direct way to support my work, rather than just me slapping everything over there. You know, illustrations, I'm working on this book, I'm working on that book, I'm making this thing, I'm making that thing. You know, it's like I'll include other things on my Patreon page, but it will be focused on one comic. And once I figure out what that one comic is, I'll let you know. I kind of have an idea, but I just don't want to say it right now. And yeah, so one of the reasons I sort of disappeared for a little bit again was that I was working on a gig that I was for a small company and didn't have permission to show it off. So yeah, that's how I disappear. Like I take on a paying gig that I can't even show anybody. So so I was busy for the past month working on that. It was sort of like an in-company comic, a little instructional manual thing, which was a lot of fun. I just did pencil and inking. They actually had somebody else do lettering, coloring, a lot more to it than I put in. But I got paid pretty well, and the experience is always worth it. But meanwhile, sort of my posting, even outside of YouTube, which was nothing, was much less. The other half of the equation was life. I had a friend come over and essentially live here for a couple weeks. She went off again. She will either return at some point or have me mail out. I'm storing a lot of her clothes and luggage at the moment, which is, thank God, this apartment's small, but it does have great closet space and a shelf of storage. And so once I did a clean sweep of the apartment this past week. I didn't go nitty gritty with my studio portion, but at least I cleaned up a lot of cat hair and put all her stuff in my closet and on some shelves, and so it's it's like when she was here, I just let her live as she, whatever made her comfortable. But yeah, I made it workable for me once again. So, what the future may hold is I may actually have this apartment as just a studio unit. But that's months down the line. So, that's up in the air. It depends on what she's up to, because she is interested in possibly getting an apartment in this town. It's kind of like we kind of go back and forth on it being a relationship, but I think, bottom line is we're friends and, undecided. More than likely, just friends. So yeah, I took some time off to spend a lot of time with her, and that was good and crazy, and yeah, so trying to remember what else I talked about in this video that I'm doing the audio over to again. And hopefully this comes out good. I'm gonna take a second. Oh no! Come on, stop doing that. It looks like I can't accurately tell how much more video I have, but I can fake it. Yeah, it's like I'm really like. There's times when I put together videos and they were perfect, and I felt like I was at the top of my game. Well, I was using a simpler program, and actually the level at which I do these now is much higher. So yeah, I'm gonna stumble across the same mistakes But I'll get there. You know, I don't mind watching other creators that are imperfect in their videos. That's neither here nor there. I don't want to be super slick and professional. Either. But one day, at least, I'll work out the kinks. And I appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, as you can tell, this drawing is just a typical doodle. But I think I'm feeling a little bit more natural on getting things a little more accurate. So that's good. Plus for that. I know it's coming up soon. I wish I would have time-stamped it. Well. Well, I'm signing it. So I must be close to what's next. Which I believe I actually caught the sound. So what's up? I'm doing mouse type stuff, so I get a feeling it's coming up soon. Anyway, I mentioned something silly that I got a different lamp on my desk because my big lamp, which hung over the right side of my desk, burned itself out. There was a cover to it, which covered the blinding light bulb, and that disintegrated because the light was getting hot, and I tried different light bulbs, but it was always getting hot, and it finally, the cover fell off, and I probably mentioned that in the last video. I know it's a silly thing, but the light bulb itself fused to the light fixture, so I just threw it out. And I got one of my small lamps on my desk now, which I don't like having a lamp on my desk with the cats running around, because they have a tendency to knock crap off my desk. Mostly when I'm not at my desk. Sometimes when I am. My little girl knocked my Kindle off, and for a while my camera on that wasn't working, but it's working again. Thank goodness. One day I'll get a better camera so I can shoot stuff other than at my desk better. Not worried about that. I'm working towards a lot of stuff, getting updates to my sites and systems to, just being a better freelance artist, having a better career at it, and yeah. So I'm going to leave it just about here. Continue watching is a little bit at the end. I'm going to come back and talk about one or two things. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. Keep watching. And it should be done. Yeah, this part of the video should be done soon. On to the next one. So this is my Patreon list. It's old one. I gotta update it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Anybody who does all three is definitely a saint. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in a week.
Love you all. Bye.